Hey, what's up guys, my name's Hansel and you're watching Playing with Fire episode number 15. So in this one I'm going to bring back the arena commentaries. I'm going to start off with a couple 2v2 games so I can get warmed up a little bit. Right here we're playing Fire Mage Shadow Priest once again and versing this Priest Sub Rogue. So right here my Priest gets sapped, so I'm going to shoot the Priest from his opener and clean his buffs. I'm going to breath the Rogue's opener here, but he actually ends up cloaking it, so I can't do anything about that. I tried to re-sheep, but he swaps me and garrotes me. Right here I trinket it to reapply my barriers because I don't want to get fucked, but the Rogue easily just kills through my barriers, so I have to block right here. I palm sheep the Priest half, but it doesn't really do anything. I get grip so we can regroup up, and I'm going to lock the Siphon right here. And once the Rogue opens, I'm going to deep him, and our Priest silences the Priest so he can't dispel the deep. Right here we actually get some counter pressure finally, and the Siphon fears the Priest, and he instantly wills it, so I short sheep him out of that. Right here I actually breath the Rogue out of Vanish, and we decide to get some pressure going on him, but I decide to actually sheep him instead because my Priest is getting fucked. He can't really kill with me. So I get a full sheep, the Priest instantly dispels it, I re-sheep and he instantly MDs it once again. And I sheep him again for the third time so our Priest can heal up. Right here my deep is back up, so I'm going to Frostjaw, Scorch, Pyro, deep him. I blink at the Priest so he doesn't dispel it. The Priest actually PS's the Rogue out of this deep freeze, so I breath him. I'm just trying to CC him and peel him as much as I can so the Priest can live. If I don't do this, we pretty much lose the game. So I will the Fear, I root him once again. The Rogue gets fed up with me peeling, so he just decides cloaking. Ends up cloaking right here. I get feared by the Siphon because I was in a really bad position. It's my bad, but the Priest actually life swaps me out of that garrote. I sheep the Rogue and start evoing to evo heal with the glyph. I got short blinded. Since I was recently feared, my blind was very short. I try to Frostjaw, I try to juke and breath him, Frostjaw, Scorch, Pyro into a deep. My Priest silences their Priest so he can't dispel the deep once again. Got a lot of damage going on this Rogue here. I blink it out of his silence and full sheep him out. The Priest trinkets a full sheep, the Rogue bombs defensively, and my Priest gets an epic full fear onto him, which pretty much calls the game right there. So that was a little hectic. I couldn't commentate everything that was happening. I tried my best, but there's so much going on, and pretty much what we have to do versus comp is all game we have to peel until my deeps are up. And it's kind of hard because even when my deeps are up, we have to double CC, that way they don't dispel my deep freezes. So that's a really hard game for us, but we ended up winning it, picking it up and recovering. In this game we're fighting a Rsham and Demo Warlock. I go over to stop the gateway with counterspell, and I Infernal Blast so I can get my heating up proc. That way next Infernal Blast I will get my hot streak proc to do big damage. Right here my Priest goes over to fear the Shaman. I get my hot streak proc. The Shaman actually decides to sit this fear instead of tremoring it so he can tremor the next fear, which is a really bad idea because it lets me palm alter time, instant Frostjaw, Pyro deep, alter time, Pyro, Pyro, combustion Pyro. He trinkets it, but I combust stun out of that until blanket sounds until palm Pyro, and he goes down instantly. So that, kids, is why you don't save tremor. Alright, next game we're versing a Resto Druid and a Shadow Priest. So our strat for this one is to pretty much kill the Priest, go through Trinket and Disperse while CCing the Druid. So first thing I'm going to do when I get in there is Infernal Blast to get my heating up, to get my Pyro ASAP. I blink away from the fear because he's Spectral Guised. My Priest gets feared and then he wills it, then gets Siphon feared. But it's okay because I have my proc now. I'm going to breath him but also get silenced. Right here I'm going to reapply my dots. My Priest is going over for silence on the Druid. I blanket deep the Priest. The Priest trinkets it, so that's really good. We got a trinket from him now. I'm going to Frost Shot with the Pyro proc, Scorch, Pyro Blast to keep another Pyro and get decent pressure on him without a deep freeze. I'm going to Scorch Infernal Blast once again. My Priest is going in to get a feared, but he gets cloned. So I palm alter time, full sheep him, get some pressure on this Priest, and since I alter time that palm, I get 2 palms, so I'm going to re-sheep him again out of that sheep. I clean the Priest buffs right here. My Priest gets a full fear on the Druid here, and he instantly trinkets it and NS's. So I'm going to deep Priest again and blink at the Druid so he doesn't dispel. A deep Scorch Pyro Blast combo to get another Pyro and get that damage going on him. The Druid pops Tree Form here to top off the Priest, so I get up there to Dragon's Breath him. The Priest is coming up. I'm going to Frost Giant right here so I can get guaranteed crits. He actually gets the spell and the Druid gets VP feared. I get feared right here, I will it, but I'm still silenced. I'm going to make my way up. I'm going to try to lock the Priest right here, which I do, and then I'm going to sheep him. I'm going to be donning the Druid over here now. I'm going to sheep the Priest now so he wastes the spell, which she already did. But now we're going to set up on him right here. My Priest full fears the Druid, so I'm going to Frost Shot. I was going to Scorch deep, but the Frost Shot was really short because I locked him earlier. I get feared. I'm going to sit this. My Priest just needs to survive while I'm down here now because he needs to just wait for me to get back up. He's just trying to live. He gets bashed, and I get I make my way up there. I breath the druid into full sheep. Breathing then sheeping allows me to get the sheep so he doesn't shapeshift it. He MDs it. I have my proc right here, so this is actually really good. I lock the priest so he can't disperse. I defreeze him, scorch, pyro, pyro, combustion, pyro. So down he goes. Pretty much right there. He had no trinket, and I locked his shadow tree, which doesn't allow him to disperse.
Dude, that was a good swap. That was a good lock. The only reason we got it is because we locked him.
Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this commentary and would like to see more TV2 games, make sure to leave a like down below. It lets me know you guys are really actually enjoying my content. So anyways, other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Keep burning shit.